The Royal Rumble's coming down the pike. It's gonna be my first. And my God, do I want to make it a special one. And I tell you how I'm gonna do that. Huh? Huh? Shut up, dummies, I'm talking. The way I'm gonna do that is by taking you and putting you out of your misery when I break your ass like dishes.
You little idiot. Who the hell do you think you're talking to, son? You know what? I've been really patient this whole time, and I've known in the back of my head that I could have ended this whenever the hell I wanted to. Do you understand me? So, you know, I think you're right, man. I think you're right. Maybe it's time that I need to remind you and the rest of the world how cruel I can be when I feel like it. So, we talking Royal Rumble? Yeah. I accept.
Rebel in what you are. Rebel in what you are. The dark. Embrace the dark. The dark. Embrace the dark.
What the hell?
What was going on?